Voters will soon weigh in on whether to temporarily redraw California's congressional maps. For the last 15 years, they've been determined by the state's independent redistricting commission. I took a deep dive into that process. Every 10 years after the census, California has to redraw its political maps. Those lines decide who represents you in Congress and at the state level in Sacramento. In the past, lawmakers drew the maps themselves. But that came with pushback, critics calling it gerrymandering, claiming politicians were picking their voters instead of the other way around. That's why voters approved the Citizens Redistricting Commission back in 2008. 2 years later, its power expanded to cover congressional seats, too. We spoke to political science professor Thad Kauser about what was happening at the time.
We had plans drawn after the 2000 census that essentially advantaged incumbents in both parties. A large coalition of groups came together and said, you know what, rather than having politicians draw these lines, we need to have districts that are more responsive, drawn by an independent commission.
The commission has 14 members, 5 Democrats, 5 Republicans, and 4 who aren't tied to either party. Commissioners aren't politicians, and it's a lengthy process to pick members. They're chosen through an application and lottery system run by the state's auditor's office. From there, the first 8 commissioners pick the final 6. Members have to follow strict rules. Districts must have equal population. They must respect communities of interest, and they can't favor or discriminate against any party or candidate.
Since then, in the 2 censuses in which we've had redistricting efforts led by the commission, they've drawn lines both for the state and for Congress, drawing lines that by most quantitative accounts generally are fairly fair.
And the commission gets input from the public in an effort to keep transparency. They hold dozens of hearings and allow people to submit their comments and even proposed maps. We asked the commission to comment on what's happening now with the special election and the effort to temporarily redraw maps. They told us they have no official position regarding the redrawn maps and said, quote, the commission is proud of the work it has done to serve the people of California, and we stand behind our maps as a fair representation of the wishes of the people of California. We sat down with the current chair of the commission for a wide-ranging interview about his experience and the process. Neil Fornicharny worked as a researcher and a manager at a science and tech lab that focuses on national security. He told us a firm with expertise was hired to draw the lines based on the board's guidance and input.
It was really a matter of giving direction to our line drawing team. They would go away, draw maps based on that direction, and then we would iterate back and forth. And yes, so it was difficult. It was, 12-hour days, October, November, December of 2021. It was a lot of work.
We have more of the interview on 10news.com under the America Votes tab.